What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Count Blogathor, coming back at you again with another episode of Count Blogathor's Metal Music Reviews, Unboxings, and Epic Rants. Now, if you watched my last video, you know that I just cooked up a whole shitload of spaghetti squash. And this is actually, I've already squeezed this dry. If you saw the last video, again, which you should, it's a good video, go check it out. You'd see that it was a very moist squash, which is not ideal when you're trying to cook with it. But it's good if you want to just throw some salt and pepper, a little bit of butter on there, or maybe, I guess, sauce. You do what you want with it. You know, the ball's in your court after you make the squash. It's no longer Count Blogathor's baby. It's yours. So do what you will. Again, cooking is an art form. It's not a science. There's not just a set thing of what you do in cooking. It's you just throw shit together and you cook it. That's what cooking is. Well, that's what metal cooking is. I'm not sure what regular cooking is. I'm not a regular cook. I'm a metal cook. A metal chef, if you will. So yeah, we're going to be making Count Blogathor's signature spaghetti squash breakfast cups today. And this is a beautiful thing that you have in the morning. And we've been over this. You watched my last video. You better have. So, there are a couple things you're going to need. And that is whatever you want to put in your breakfast cups. Right here I have a bunch of breakfast sausage. I got some bacon. I did say before that I'm not a bacon fan. That was a lie. That was a fabrication. I was just trying to impress you guys. And I know it may have made some people upset, and I'm sorry. I do like bacon. I appreciate bacon. I just wanted to say something edgy, something that you would think, whoa, never heard that opinion before. But it was a little insincere of me, and I'm sorry. So anyway, you want your whatever the hell you're throwing in there. Usually in my breakfast cups, I like to throw a lot of green onions in there. You know, just a shitload of scallions. But I don't have any scallions. I thought a good replacement would be spinach. Because who doesn't like spinach? But we don't have any spinach. And I'm not about to go down to the store and buy some fucking spinach, buy some green onions just to do this. Because frankly, this is a lot of spaghetti squash. That's enough veggies. Okay, and the last thing you're going to need, this is a very simple thing, is 4 eggs. If you don't have 4 eggs, go out and buy 4 eggs, because that's probably the most important ingredient aside from your spaghetti squash. Now again, I pre-squeezed this stuff because that is by far the most difficult and time-consuming part of this whole thing. And I'm not going to sit here and just squeeze a squash for you for 20 minutes, because that's boring. And it's a very long, arduous process. And as you can see, this is still a little moist. And you want to get it as dry as you can. But yeah, you see this? See all the juice that still continues to. I'm just getting it all over the place now. I don't care. This is metal cooking. This isn't regular cooking. Metal cooking is dirty. It's messy. Perhaps I should have squeezed this out a little bit more, because this is here. I'll show you how strong I am. Look at that. Look at all that. Look at that. Anyway, So, a little bit of background on the spaghetti squash breakfast cups. This is another one that my mama taught me when she came in from Italy. You know, she, and again, just like the Metalhead macchiato latte, learned it from her mama, who raised her on all the classic metal stuff, the proto metal, like Zepp. That's what my grandmama listened to, the old Zepp, or Black Sabbath, that kind of stuff. That's what she was listening to when she was making my mama her spaghetti squash breakfast cups. Zepp and Sabbath, the big ones. So yeah, you want this stuff very. It doesn't matter how you squeeze it out. I used to use paper towels, but nothing wrong with getting your hands a little dirty. Nothing wrong with getting the entire counter a little bit dirty. It's fine. So I'll show you what this should look like when it's a little bit drier, and just in a bunch of fist-shaped balls. That should be good. You know, with this stuff, it's almost preferable to have it a little bit more moist. So, all you got to do now is just mix it all. Oh fuck! All right. Well, you should probably have your oven preheated to 400 degrees first. That's just the temperature that you want to have it at. Everything. It's all uniform. You cook the spaghetti squash 400. You cook the cups for 400. It's an easy number to remember. So, yeah. You want to whisk or beat your eggs. I got this fucker. This thing's fun to use. I'm gonna show you how to use this. This is actually, if you know the band Emperor, they sell this on their merch store. It's an egg beater. So I'm gonna show you. Look at that. Shit. That's not supposed to do that. Fucking Emperor. You gotta sell better stuff. Alright. Look at this. Okay, alright, that's not working, so and typically if I'm not making a YouTube video about this, I'm listening to some metal stuff. And it helps you get into the rhythm. Alright, that's probably good. So we'll just throw that. We're making a mess here. This is metal cooking, not regular cooking. So you want to take your eggs, and just add it to your spaghetti squash. These are very fresh eggs that we have, farm fresh eggs. So this is going to be a more of a gourmet kind of thing. So you just mix this shit around. Add your stuff here, your sausage and bacon. And you just mix it up. Look at that. It already looks like you can just stick your hand in there and just start eating it. But I wouldn't recommend it. The first time I did it, it was not a good experience. Trust me. So this mixed up very well. You can add some salt, actually. Maybe not too much salt, because there's already plenty in the breakfast sausage that you cooked up. But I'll throw in some truffle salt. Get a little bit of more of an earthy mushroomy taste in there. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that beautiful mixture. So this is pretty much it. You just mix it all up. You get your here we go. Get a muffin tin. This is an important part of making breakfast cups. Otherwise, I suppose you could make it into a quiche or something. I don't know how well that'd cook. But yeah, you just fucking toss it into the little cups. And you can overfill these a little bit. Doesn't matter too much, so long as it's not overly liquidy. Because that's bad, it's not going to cook. Hell yeah. You want to mix this up good, because you don't want to bite into a cup and just have it not have any of the good stuff, none of the bacon and the sausage, because that's what you're in it for. I mean, the spaghetti squash, don't get me wrong, it's the main attraction, but the bacon, the sausage, that's what holds it together. And you can use cheese. It's cheese is good in it, but I don't like cheese. I'm not a cheese guy. Cheese, I think, is one of the worst things you can do to your body, is put cheese in it. So this is pretty much it. You make sure you get it all even. Have a good amount in each cup. Now the cooking time on these, it varies. Depends, of course, on how dry it is, how dry your mixture is. If you didn't squeeze out enough of the liquid, it's not going to cook as well. It's going to take forever. But you pop this in, it'll be maybe 35 minutes to 50 minutes. That's how long you want it in for. This isn't done preheating, but I don't give a shit. This is metal cooking. Metal cooking. And there you have it. That's Count Blogathor's metal spaghetti squash breakfast cups. We'll check back in a half hour or so and see how they're doing. Metal on. What up again, YouTube? It's your boy Count Blogathor, and we're back here some 40 minutes later to check up on our Metalhead spaghetti squash cups. Now, I'll get one thing out of the way before we crack the oven and take a look. And that's I forgot to tell you earlier. hopefully you watch this whole video before you go making your Count Blogathor spaghetti squash metal breakfast cups. But I forgot to tell you that you're supposed to grease the muffin tin, the muffin pan, whatever. It's an important part of not having your cups come out of the muffin tin in big old chunks. So yeah, grease your tins, guys. It's an important thing. It's vital. So with that out of the way, I am going to reiterate here that metal cooking is not a precise science, and that sometimes you're just meant to eat like an animal, you know. So that's all I have to say on that matter. So let's open up the oven. Let's take a look at what these spaghetti squash cups look like. And these actually look beautiful. Take a look at these things. Now they may look a little burnt, but I assure you they're not. That's exactly what they're supposed to look like. And you know what? Maybe these are gonna be fine. I'll just pull this out right now. Actually, look at this. Check this shit out. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful thing that I can't hold on to right now because it's too hot. But this is what they're gonna come out looking like. And again, you can put like cheese in them. That's fine, I suppose. They're not my cups, so do what you will. So that's it. That's how you make Count Blogathor's metal spaghetti squash breakfast cups. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't also don't forget to get a little bit of rest before you go cooking stuff. And yeah, that's it. Metal on, guys, and enjoy your food. Metal on. And what up? It's your boy, and as just like a little capper of this video, I actually figured out how to use the YouTube editor. So now you get all the fancy stuff. I spare no expenses. I do what I can for you guys, the viewers. So check this out. This is the Count Blogathor signature spaghetti squash breakfast cup. That's what it looks like after you cut it open and you start eating it. Like I couldn't resist starting on it before I hit record here. So look at that. Look at this beautiful bitch. Truly a wonderful breakfast. A great way to start your day. And I hope you enjoy it. Metal on.